Hey beautiful people, welcome to the channel in the No Tarot 1122. I hope everybody is doing well, vibing, chilling, doing your thing, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and doing good. Alright, let's see what we got going on for Leo. Leo, this is going to be kind of a quick one because your girl is sleepy. Sleepy, baby. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's happening for Leo. Keep in mind that this is not going to resonate with everybody. Take what fits, leave the rest. Feel free to check the other signs that I do post. And if you like how I do my readings, hit the like button for your girl. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Alright, and if you would like to book a reading with me, look in the description box for the link to my website. Somebody here is having some murky thoughts, but trying not to share it, keep it to themselves. Mature woman, this could be a mature woman that has murky thoughts. Somebody's birthday could be June, doesn't necessarily have to be. I know I'm reading for Leo, but I call it like I see it. Somebody here might be trying to make some drastic changes in their life here as well. Alright, so let's see. Give me messages for Leo. Something is ending here. Alright, but baby, this is a blessing in disguise. Somebody here may be worried about their finances here, but there's some type of great blessing coming here for you. Alright, so this is the gift of goodbye. Alright, a lot of respect is coming here for you. Alright, let's see. Give me messages one more. And there is a marriage here, a partnership or a relationship coming in. Could be a court decision here as well that is in your favor. All right, so let's see. This could be business. This doesn't necessarily have to be a courthouse. There might be a decision made here about a partnership, okay? This could be legalities too. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, all right, get ready to get these numbers, baby. All right, so we have 23, 6, 19, 25, and 3. If y'all hit the lotto, hit your girl up. I'm just saying, you know. All right, let's see what's happening with this situation. Yeah, okay, so there might be some messages received by someone here that may be older. All right, so you may be reaching out to someone to seek counsel about this situation. Somebody's birthday year could be 67 or 76 here. All right, somebody here, you could be someone that is a counselor or mentor or something like this, or maybe someone wants to, maybe they need your advice, your opinions here. But either way it goes, I see some messages coming through here for you. There is a decision being made, possibly about an ending, okay? But you know, endings are only temporary. The transformation, it means change is coming. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, but it's a necessary change. That's crazy. 1967, that's actually my birthday. All right, so we have Privileged Lady. Like I said, there is an ending coming here, and this may be coming by an official person or information coming from an official person, okay? All right, so give me messages here, please, and thank you. There's still a lot of respect coming here for you. July 12th could be significant for somebody here. Yeah, somebody here may be thinking about you, you know, in a very positive light here. All right, this could be an older person, doesn't necessarily have to be. Or this could be someone in a position of authority that is very wise, and they're going to make some changes that is going to affect your life in a positive way. All right, so let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Ooh. All right, male, female, there is some definite changes coming in. Somebody here could be relocating. Look at this, sudden wealth. All right, so there is some type of partnership coming here for you, or agreement. 211 could be significant here. There could be some type of information coming in. February 11th could be significant, or February 23rd. There could have been some type of significant happening here. February 23rd. That's crazy. All right, so there is some type of change coming here for you. a decision being made, adjudication and courthouse. This could be a legal decision here too. This may be something that you're expecting, but this could also have to do with the job here as well. But I think, like I said, this is actually a blessing in disguise for you. So something may be ending because you got something better coming up. November 2nd could be significant here as well. So again, your numbers are 23, 6, 19, 25, and 3. And then we have 7, 12, 16, 2, and 11. All right, let's see. Bonus number 9. All right, give me messages, please, and thank you for Leo in this situation. Leo, there might be a decision that's made here that might make you very happy. All right, let's see what we got going on for Leo. Five of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. All right, so for somebody, this could be a job, doesn't necessarily have to be. But there might be some money situations going on here. But just keep in mind, things are going to balance out, baby. You're going to be celebrating here. All right, so let's see. Like I said, sometimes things that, you know, when that Wheel of Fortune turns, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but it's turning in your favor. Things may take a little bit of time to come through, but just be patient. All right, so let's see. Give me messages for Leo. All right, there's that offer for money. All right, this could also be something that you're taking a leap of faith on here as well. Let's see. Give me messages for Leo. Communication coming in, possibly about a partnership. Let's see what we got going on, Leo. What us gonna do? What us gonna do? Looks like you got some good news coming in here. Maybe temporary setback, but like I said, always think of that. You know, I know it's uncomfortable, but just think of it like, you know, you being put in that bow and arrow. And sometimes you got to, you know, pull back and get some type of, you know, resistance a little bit and let it fly. All right, so let's see. In other words, you may have been in this position before, okay? So you know what to do. Be patient. Don't give up hope and don't get into a negative energy. All right, 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's a partnership here that ended. I do think that this is with money here. All right. All right, let's see. Give me messages for Knight of Pentacles. This has been coming up for a minute. Like I told you, baby, don't trip. Do not trip, Leo, okay? For those of you that may be in a toxic work environment or something like that and you feel this energy coming up, don't sit back and wait. Find what you want to do, okay? If you're not happy where you are, just start looking. No pressure. You're already somewhere where you got money coming in or whatever. Just start looking around. Look for the job that you would like to have. You know what I'm saying? Look for the places that you would like to work. Or start jumping into, you know, educating yourself. Take that class right now. You know what I mean? Sometimes that sacrifice 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening can grow into something that you would never even imagine. You feel me? You know, you got to invest in yourself if you want something better. If you're sitting in a place where, you know, all hell is breaking loose and you don't want to go with it, start making preparations to put yourself in a better position. I know that the work, you know, the opportunities right now are very bleak, but like I said, sweetheart, you're not stuck to that chair. Look for what you want to look for, you know, what you would like to have. You never know. Put your stuff on LinkedIn. Somebody may look at your resume and say, hey, you know what? Hey, we need somebody like you. You never know. Sometimes doors are closed to a lot of people, but then they just open right for you. All right, so try not to lump yourself in everybody else's situation because you never know what blessings are in store for you. You never know what seeds that you have sown that are going to afford you with opportunities for growth. This is the Empress right here, but she don't have no clothes on, so I can't be showing you all her stuff. You feel me? But you have new opportunities coming in. You might be on a bit of a break. All right, so, you know, spend wisely and things like that, or use your resources, but it's coming in, okay? So just be patient, all right? There's growth coming in here. All right, so let's see. Maybe there's some other things that you need to take care of during this time here. For somebody, this could be another job here, Leo. All right, and then on top of that, there might be a lot of people competing for this situation here too. Don't trip off of that. Just know that you don't compete with anybody. You stand alone. You do you, baby, okay? I'm just saying it is what it is. You stand out from the crowd, okay? Your personality, your work ethic, just the way that you are, you know, got a genuine heart there. I know that you do. Not all of you, but I'm just saying, you feel me? For the majority of the ones that rock here, you real good people, easy to get along with. Your personality alone opens doors for you. You feel me? So don't trip off of that. You got something coming in for you. Just keep in mind that, you know what, this door right here may have closed because maybe what you came to do has already been done. It is finished. You feel me? You spoke to who you needed to speak to. You spoke to whoever you need to spoke to. You know what I'm saying? But you may have helped somebody that needed you behind that desk, behind that phone, behind that screen, because if not, they probably wouldn't have what they have, wouldn't have their home, wouldn't have food, lights, gas, whatever it is. You understand? Wouldn't have those medical bills paid, wouldn't have had that surgery, okay? Wouldn't have had somebody very compassionate sitting on the other side of their bed while they were coming out of that surgery. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, just know that you were there for a reason, and sometimes it's only a season, baby, okay? If you're uncomfortable, just like that dog that lays on the porch and there's a nail there and he refused to move, but he howls every time he adjusts himself. Uncomfortable, but stand in a place that is causing you pain, okay? Get up and move on. Look for what it is that you want to do. And some of you, you can create some stuff. You holding on to all those dreams, desires, goals, waiting for this to happen first. Well, I'll do it when this happens. I'll do it when this happens. Sometimes that is not going to happen because you haven't taken the first step, okay? Take the first step towards what it is that you want to do, where it is that you want to go. If you want to move somewhere else, start looking at the jobs that's in that area. You feel me? I had a friend that moved out here, ain't never been to California. They ain't know nothing about California, especially where I am, because why she would move here, I don't know. But she did, from Miami. You feel me? Found a job, found a place, got her deposit, and flew out, and she was ready to go. Okay, so it does take some effort. It takes some research. For those of you that are looking at for work at home jobs, I did post a couple on someone's post or comment in the last video, so you could check out those companies, and then also go on Indeed and you could look up some of those companies that may be hiring in that area. And don't just look on Indeed. Get the company name off of Indeed. You can apply on Indeed. But what I would do, and have done and did, right, I go to that company's website, okay, and look and see if they're hiring in that area where you'd like to live, okay? And sometimes you can negotiate, you know, you traveling down there and things like that, you know. And then also, if you're moving down south and you're from Cali or whatever, please know that everything is cheaper this side, you know, that side down south. So it might not take as much money as you think to move there as you think, okay? So just check it out and see if it works for you, okay? All right, so, and if there's any information that I could pass along, trust me, I'm going to shoot you some, okay? So there's that. That's what I do, resource lady. All right, so let's see. Looks like you got some type of offer coming in here. You may go for it. All right, whatever this is, I know that this news right here, you might not be too happy about it, but like I said, somebody here, you've been sitting at that desk, you've been staring at that screen, you've been pushing papers for too long, you've been driving that damn van for too long, or whatever it is that you do, you've been doing it too long, and Source may have been trying to get you to move up out of that situation by allowing the chaos to kind of disturb your spirit a little bit, okay? Come from amongst them. Why? baby, you got blessings coming, okay? That is your overall energy. Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Not only are you getting blessings, this is going to be something that you love to do. Okay, this all you, boo. All right, right up your alley. All right, and it's really crazy, but we've been getting a lot of money readings lately. And I kind of feel like somebody here is afraid to leave the nest, the safety net, okay? If you don't leave, learn how to fly on your own. Mama Eagle, what does she do? She will kick your ass up out of that net, and you going to learn how to fly, or you going to flop, okay? We don't flop here. We fly. All right, so like I said, you know, for those of you that are looking for something, not happy where you are, I know the economy is bad, and I know what it looks like, baby, but don't, let me tell you, don't focus on what it looks like, okay? Because what it looks like outside does not matter to you. Source has already created an opening, a door for you, a path for you. We just have to believe it to receive it. In order to receive it, you got to take action. You know, faith without works is dead, sweetheart, literally, okay? So I can see it coming to me, but I'm going to wait for it to come to me. No, you got to meet it halfway. You feel me? So, and don't do it half-heartedly. You know, this life, we're working for other people and work. It seems like that's all we do. But if you can get paid for doing something that you love, why not? Okay, why not? All right, so Leo, I'm going to see if we have anything else for you. Hopefully it is some good news. Good news. Good news. All right, let's see. Let us see. What else we got going on? Spirit guidance. Spiritual guidance. Protection from harm. Thank you. I appreciate your source. All right, so there could be some type of disappointment in a friend or a lover for somebody here. All right, deep personal strength and peace assured with success. I like it. All right, can I have some intentional cards now? My lips are chapped. What do we need to know? Is there anything else that we need to know for Leo? September 11th could be significant, or November 9th could be significant for somebody. Give me messages. I think that's enough. On the bottom of the deck, we have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, fresh start. Whoop, there it is. I'm just saying, there it is, Leo. I like it. A journey, either physical or mental. All right, so you could be taking a trip here, okay? Birds flying high. You know how I feel. There's news along the way. All right, beware of self-delusion. Absolutely. Don't you get discouraged. Don't you better not do it. There's happiness, okay? Ooh, happy day. All right, let's see. Take care or there will be loss of material wealth. All right, absolutely. All right, so right now we got to be smart, be wise, be creative, and move intentionally. Give me one more, please, and thank you for Leo. All right, so a period of ill health and depression. Oh, no, don't get sad. Don't do that. All right, someone is stubborn and unwilling to change. Please don't let that be you. Because if you are unwilling to change, baby, let me tell you, you're going to repeat cycles. We don't want to repeat cycles. We've been there, done that already. That's not fun. I mean, some of them was kind of fun, but, you know, it's time to move on to some new stuff, you know? All right, let's see what we got going on. I kind of feel like this period of ill health and depression here, somebody here may have stopped eating or, you know, maybe kind of worried about finances here as well. But you have to look at this from a different perspective, honey. This isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. This might be unexpected, but what we do in the meantime here is what is important. Yeah, I like this though. I see what's going on, but I like the outcome. Let's see. Give me messages. Whoops. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Know that everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. You wore out your welcome here. I won't say wear out your welcome, baby. There's no growth. There's nowhere to go from there. You're hitting a ceiling, okay? Not being utilized to your fullest potential. So Source is giving you a place where you can actually grow. Possibly teach others as well. All right, I like this for you. Things are coming together for you, baby, for your highest good. Absolutely. Coming together for all things. All right, good in your life. I like it. I like it a lot. Absolutely. 9 of Cups. Look at this. Look at this. You better look. You better look. Work it, girl. Do your thing on the runway. Work. I like it. Hey. And that landed on equilibrium. And then you have divine guidance towards what? Good fortune. I love it. I love it, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Worried for what? All right, let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sleepy. Let's see. Yeah, baby. Change your perspective. Your perspective. Your perception. Change your life. Just be patient because it's coming through. Faux live. Faux live. Let's see. All right, give me a message. I'm going to have to get out of here before I start giggling because I'm sleepy. All right, let's see. I'm telling you. And I am telling you. Don't worry. It's coming through. It's going to take a minute. I'm not tripping. Absolutely, okay? I'm just saying. All right, give me messages, please. And thank you. I got to go to bed. All right, give me messages. I feel it coming on. Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. All right, follow your intuition, baby. Keep it together. Don't let your emotions do anything else besides guide you in a positive direction. You check them emotions. You better get right. Get right. Because I got some stuff to do. I got work to do. Absolutely. All right, so you might go within, might kind of disappear from the crowd, go within, you know, you at your desk doing whatever, you're in the laboratory creating. All right, everything is coming together for your highest good. Keep that in mind. You may not see it yet, but it's coming. All right, so you could have someone here that want to be very generous with you to help you grow and expand. What? Your disappointment turns into a blessing in disguise, unbeknownst to you. All right, so let's see. This might happen unexpected for somebody here too. I'm telling you. What? Good news coming in. Follow your intuition here, sweetheart. It's going to lead you to great places, okay? You are full of ideas. Great imagination here. Somebody here could draw. You might actually draw characters like, you know, the Disney characters and things like that. Somebody might pick you up as an illustrator. You never know. Somebody may have wanted to be an artiste. I wanted to be a paleontologist. Could you imagine that? That would be so damn cool. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm just saying, you got to rethink about this situation here too. Somebody here could be 37. All right, so let's see. All right, Leo, I'm kind of tired of talking about the same thing. This has been coming up for a minute. For a minute. All right, let's see. Is there anything left? Next, do we have any other messages? Can't talk. did say I was going to bed. Alright, last spread, and then I'm going to go ahead and head out. Roll out. Okay, let's see. This is getting ridiculous, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's stop. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to take reversals in this deck, and I don't feel like turning them all around, so... Disruption. Somebody may be feeling some type of way because there is some type of change. Disruption. Somebody may have thought that this was going to, you know, continue, but nipped in the bud. January 6th could be significant here. There's definitely some changes here. Possibly unforeseen changes too. Alright, give me messages. I should just go ahead and use those. Passion ignited. Yes. Why? Because there was something that you possibly weren't expecting that happens. An emotional loss here. Alright, 161 could be significant. January 16th. Doesn't necessarily have to be. There's drastic changes coming here in your life. But whatever this is, this actually puts you under pressure where those new ideas come out under pressure. Alright, let's see. Deception and envy here. Okay, so let's see. Somebody here could have had somebody cause this. Okay, this ending here. I don't know. 716 could be significant, or 761. All right, somebody here, something is coming together. Do you have somebody that is watching you? I'm hearing all these old songs. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Alright, haven't heard that in eons. Looking at the ladies, all of them fine. Alright, we got passion ignited, rejoice and celebration. You know, this is almost like somebody is expecting you to be down for the count, and you come back victorious. Victorious. All right, let's see. Foundation and achievements. Look at this. Fulfillment of wishes. Triumph and success. I'm telling you, taking authority over the situation. Are you the entrepreneur that's doing the damn thing? I'm just saying. I don't know. The waiting game. Something you've already invested in is growing here, or if you know, kind of feed it a little bit, nourish it a little bit, it will grow, right? All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. And y'all forgive my lip, my beautiful lip. I got this thing where I like to pick like scabs, stuff, my scabs, if I have them. I don't have acne anymore, so I don't pick bumps. But I got this little thing on my lip, and I was like, ooh, a piece of skin. Let me grab it. And I pulled off a whole sheet of skin on my lip. I won't be doing that anymore. All right, so let's see. Leo is telling you to choose wisely on the bottom of the deck and be patient. Patience and planning. Something you're investing in. But it looks like you're a little conflicted, honey, okay? So look at things clearly. All right, this is happening for you right now. Like I said, might feel like it's happening to you, like, oh, woe is me. But that's not the case. You're being set up, strategically set up for a come up. Okay, so I like this for you, Leo. Beautiful energy. I hate that we're always going through stuff. Always. Leo, can we just get a break? And Leo, one thing that I can say, baby, I don't know about you, but one thing I can say, we might go through a lot of stuff, but when the blessings hit, you sprinkle them on us, right? Sprinkle it, baby. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle it, baby. I'm just saying, just dropping blessing bombs. I'm just saying, it is what it is. All right, so yes, baby, let go. Let go and let God, okay? I'm just saying, okay, connect with your higher power here. Trust that all will be well. All right, dreams coming true. Be patient. Okay, it's coming. And choose your battle. Source is like, you know what? That's a whole battlefield right there, baby. I didn't put you over there to deal with all this. I needed you to show up for this specific reason. Now it's over with. Now it's time for you to move on, okay? All right, dreams coming true. Again, we have 9/11 here. Or 11/9. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Yes, take the lead. You're a leader. Absolutely. For someone here, you've been in the shadows for long enough. You've been holding on to all that talent you have. I'm just saying, whatever this is, the dreams of being your own boss. Now's the time. Quit waiting. Ask Source to give you the know-how. You feel me? The resources that you need. And then, have faith and move forward. All right? Give me messages, please, and thank you. All right, so we got some love here. And then also, like I said, for someone here, I think this is you actually doing what it is that you do love. And it's actually in balance with you. For some of you, your dreams are coming true. So you might be able to do what you want to do as far as your career is concerned. And then also, you could have somebody coming in here. Baby, look at this. Look, just look. Just look. All right, it's time to release and let go. Let go. All right, nurture this moment, nurture yourself, and also whatever it is that you do, take that baby and hold on to it. Don't be afraid to rebuild. And when you rebuild, you use reinforcements. You come back stronger, right? And then look at them angel wings back there. Got your 6, baby. They supporting you, right? When you feel faint, oh, they're not. Stand your behind up. We got you. So they standing right behind you like, yeah, you got support here. You can't see us because we're behind you, okay? Blocking everything negative and all that other stuff. Even when you want to turn around, they go, turn your behind right back around. Turn around. Turn your ass back around and move forward, okay? Take that leap of faith and know that all is well with you. And trust the process, okay? It is what it is, okay? Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, y'all, I'm getting ready to get up out of here because I'm about to get on my own nerves and I'm about to get real silly, all right, because I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. All right, so, I got a teaspoon of sense. I'm just saying, but that's how my mama made me. All right, so let's see. All right, what messages do we have for Leo? So now let me get some spirit messages and some of those. And then, yeah, procrastinating. Don't be procrastinating, Leo. All right, let's see. What do we need to know for Leo? What messages do we have for Leo regarding this situation? Leo, we need to kind of move out of the money situation, but okay. It is what it is. All right. Give me messages, please, and thank you for Leo. Red flags. You're ignoring critical warning signs that indicate trouble ahead. Reassess your choices now to prevent bigger issues later on. All right, Leo. So there's something here that is, like it says, red flags. And like I said before, there may have been, Source may have been, trying to, hey, this is getting kind of shady over here. I'm trying to tell you something, boy. I'm trying to tell you something, girl. You need to go on and move. You're uncomfortable for a reason. All hell is about to break loose, okay? All right, and then the overall energy here says failure, anxiety. Avoiding failure also means avoiding success. You're stuck in planning mode and your potential is locked away. Success is achieved by trying. Okay, so like I said here earlier, if you don't try, honey, you have already failed. And faith without works is dead. So I've been praying for such and such. I've been hoping, wishing, praying, manifesting. Okay, but you're asking your ancestors, you're asking Source, you're asking your higher power, hey, whoever you believe in, the God in you, to manifest something, but your legs are still, you're not doing the work. All right, so there's that. Don't put all that pressure on somebody. Some of that responsibility is yours. I'm just saying. Somebody ancestors is sitting up there with their hands on their hips like, if you don't, you feel me? So there's that. Somebody auntie up there, granny. All right, give me messages, please, and thank you. All right, so you got the Hierophant here. All right, let's see the world. So there is some type of, wow, there is some type of movement forward here as well. The Fool, take that leap of faith to rebuild. Wow, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful confirmation. There's happiness on the other side of this chaos. So I'm not even going to pull any more cards right there. But what I am going to do, I know I said I was leaving. Shh. Let me do what I do. All right, I was told to pull those cards for a reason, so that's for somebody's confirmation. So you let me do what I do. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you for Leo. What else do they need to know about the situation? There's one specific card that I'm looking for to come out. That's why I grabbed this deck. All right, so let's see. We'll see. Trying to see if the ancestor card comes out, telling you better get your birthday move. All right, so let's see. Give me messages for my Leos, please, and thank you. Okay, thank you. Overthinking, quiet your mind to channel your higher thoughts. Incantation, magic. You have a powerful tongue. You will see what you speak. Closure, it's time to move on and close this chapter. Absolutely. Give me 2 more, please, and thank you. Do it alone. Your ancestors and spirit guides will support you on this solo journey. Absolutely. Stop overthinking it. You have everything that you need. Just start moving forward. All right. The answers that you're looking for may be in your birth chart. All right. There's some type of addictions here. Overindulgence. In too deep. Moderation is key. For somebody here, you may be overthinking entirely too much. Okay. Also, like I said, you may be kind of over planning, over analyzing, trying to get it perfect when all you need to do is start right here. Also, for somebody here, you may need to take better care of yourself here as well. Somebody here could be stress eating or something like that that is unhealthy as well. So you might want to work on that and be careful, because one of the reasons why you are actually being moved out of this situation, because you're surrounded by scorpions and snakes. They bite, they sting, all right, and they don't change who they are. All right, this is just how they are. All right, so beware of the scorpion and snake energy around you. Protect your energy. Don't get caught up in a bull-ish. When you find out that these people are being like how they are, and that does not vibe or resonate with you, cut them off and don't feel nothing about it. It is what it is. If you're around some messy people and things like that, people are just tagging along or trying to adhere themselves to you because that's what they do. They're users or whatever the issue is. If your soul is not comfortable with it, come from amongst them. All right, point blank, period. Period. Let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. All right, so it's telling you release the past. All right, past issues, past pain and problems hold you back. You're safe to let go and heal. All right, spend some time with your animals and things like that. You might be seeing signs, synchronicities, especially butterflies and things like that, animals or certain insects that may, their spiritual meaning in different cultures may mean transformation, change. All right, so there's that. Also multiplying here as well. All right, so anyway, your overall energy is abundance and gifts, okay? So I love this for you. Beautiful energy. You will receive what you have been manifesting soon, okay? So make sure that you're not manifesting worry, stress, strife, the drama, all of that. You know what I mean? You're manifesting great things in your life. And I want to get some of these. And I don't know if those are going to resonate, but I'm going to grab one of those too. Let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you for that. Stay down there. Endurance. The motivation and inspiration you need for success is here. All right, so let's see. Give me relevant messages for Leo. Karmic cycle. This karmic cycle is finally ending. New beginnings, lessons learned, okay? So allow yourself to heal. Resolutions, things resolve peacefully for you, and relief. All right, so compassion, moving into loving and gentle feelings for yourself and others, releasing resentment and anger, increased time. Things are speeding up for you now. Quick progress, manifestations overnight. Manifestations overnight. All right, hold on for me. I know y'all. Shh. All right, I don't want to go to bed. I'm sleepy though, but I don't want to go to bed. Let's see. Oh, this is what I was going to get. I wanted to do some more readings tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see. Give me messages. Give me one for Leo for this situation. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. And then it says prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Okay? Leo. I'm talking to myself right now. Let other people help you, okay? Okay. Yeah, that's a wild, that one right there hit home for me too. And I know it's not that easy. Especially, you know, when you've been raised to people please, when you have been raised to give more of yourself to others than to yourself, when you put yourself on the back burner and always putting everybody else first, going above and beyond measure, you know, to make sure that everybody else is okay. Leo, make sure that you're okay. And let somebody help you sometimes, you know. And sometimes you'll get people, you know, that say they want to help you, but then they'll turn around and, you know, try to throw it in your face because you needed help at that time. And I know that makes you reluctant to ask for help, but I'm going to put it to you like this. Regardless of how those people act, Source used that person or those people to provide you what you needed at that time, okay? So with that being said, I know, stop fussing at your girl, but I know sometimes the things that you need don't come the way that you think that they should or that they would. But it's kind of like, you know, it reminds me of that little analogy where there's a guy stranded on the island and he's asking, Lord, please send me some help. And then God sends a boat, 2, 3 of them. And then the person's like, no, I'm waiting for God. Well, he sent the ship. You feel me? It is what it is, you know. And it's just like, again, it reminds me, you know, when the people were headed over to the promised land and they were complaining about no food. And then God sent manna from heaven. But after a few days of chewing on that manna, they started complaining. Guess what? God was the OG when he said, you better eat what is given to you. You better eat what I fix. Okay, so there's that. I mean, eat or starve. Okay, so Yeah, like I said, you know, sometimes your blessings come from unexpected places, and sometimes God will, you know, your higher power, whoever you are into, you know, will actually bring about those blessings from the people that you least expected. Okay. So don't be, you know, hard-headed and stubborn. Let people help you when you need help. Okay, you don't have to do everything by yourself. Sometimes that help comes in unexpected ways and from unexpected people. Okay, and sometimes it comes from those that just simply love you, you know, want to see you doing good. Okay, so anyway, my love, this is what I got for y'all. Y'all have an amazing night. I'm getting ready to go in here and go to sleep. Now watch me go in here and lay in this bed and my eyes just pop open. And then I'm going to come back and do some more readings. But anyway, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all take care. I love you. You be safe out there this weekend. Also, for those of you that, those of you that have loved ones that are in the military, you know, serving our country with all this madness that's going on, I do want to send sincere prayers, hugs, love, and all of that, and major support. And I pray that all of our, you know, our loved ones make it home safely. And please, you know, support our troops. I'm not saying support our war, that's all this craziness is going on. But just, you know, kind of show our troops some love, you know, because after all, these are our family members. And even though our country is, you know, beefing with other countries and things like that, regardless of what your political status is or your stance, whatever it is, just please keep in mind that on either side of the countries, we're all losing or have lost family members because of the madness. You know, so we need to do whatever we can do to, you know, bring peace amongst ourselves and our people here and there, just as a whole humanity, because this is really sad that's going on, and the reason why it's happening is even sadder. So with that being said, I don't give a damn about your political situation, your stance, or whatever. I'm talking about the loss of human lives, okay? So with that being said, I'm hoping that, you know, our loved ones come back home safe and whole and sane, because just seeing all of that destruction and things like that plays you know, a big part on your mental health, okay? So with that being said, I'm sending all of y'all some love. If any of y'all are in the military, thank you so much for your service. Our truck drivers out there as well, thank you so much for your service, because regardless of what anybody says, you guys really keep this country going and keeping us fed and clothed and housed and things like that, and the things that we need, and we appreciate you, okay? So y'all take care, and I will holler at y'all later. I love y'all. Take care. Bye.